Hi, I'm Lisa, your English teacher. I welcome you all to DBN Creations. Today, I'm gonna teach you what idioms are in this video. Are you ready to learn? Then, let's get started. What are idiom? Well, the answer is quite simple. An idiom is a group of words in a fixed order or an expression or phrase whose meaning does not relate to the literal meaning of its words. It basically means they have a particular meaning that is different from the exact meaning of each word on its own. So, let me clear it by giving you an example. The idiom over the moon does not mean that something or someone is over the moon. The idiomatic meaning is to be very happy. For instance, John was over the moon when he got to know that he was selected for the quiz competition. Let's move on to another example. The idiom have egg on one's face doesn't mean that there is an egg on his face. The idiomatic meaning is to be embarrassed or look foolish about what you did or said. For instance, Kieran was boasting about his team, but after the match he had egg on his face as his team lost in the match. The idiom of the day is ahead of the curve. The meaning of it is to be in a position where you are more advanced or more successful than your competitors. In simple words, to be better than others. Let's make an example. It's important to stay ahead of the curve in terms of new trends before you purchase anything so that you can buy the latest product. Ria ma'am is way ahead of the curve in terms of teaching compared to others. Past few months she had fallen behind with her studies, and now she is way ahead of the curve.
Today's idiom of the day is to be as thick as thieves. The meaning of it is when a group of two or more people are thick as thieves, they are very close friends who are loyal and do not keep secrets from one another. Let's make an example. My friend and I have been as thick as thieves since 2017. We share everything with each other. Second example is I'm sure he will listen to me because we are as thick as thieves.
Today's idiom of the day is at the drop of the hat. The meaning of it is if you something at the drop of a hat, then you do it immediately without thinking about it or delaying it. Let's make an example. 1. I can always rely on my parents for any help as they are always there for me at the drop of a hat. 2. When Gray abused Mary, she went to the police station at the drop of a hat. 3. When Nora watches emotional scenes in the movie, she cries at the drop of a hat. Idiom of the day is put or set or throw cat among the pigeons. Here you can use either of the word. That's put or set or throw. The meaning of it is do or say something that causes trouble and make a lot of people angry or worried. X. 1. The election result has put the cat among the pigeons. 2. Please don't try to put the cat among the pigeons by telling your decision to them now. Let's wait for the optimal time.
Idiom of the day is don't give up the day job. Here day job is a person's usual work what he does every weekdays to make a living. The meaning of it is if someone tells you not to give up the day job, they are saying that they think you should continue doing what you are good at, rather than trying something new which they think you will fail at. In other words, it is a way of telling something that they do something badly. Let's make an example. Tina said, I saw your paintings. My advice is don't give up your day job, Rahul. Here, Tina is not sure that painting is his thing and she also knew that he couldn't make a living as a professional painter. Okay. Let's take a look at second example. I was thinking of investing in business but my wife said, don't give up the day job. Here, his wife is not sure about his success in investment and couldn't earn a living as a professional investor. In other words, he is not very good at investment and would not succeed in doing it as his job.
Today's idiom of the day is the ball is in your court. The meaning of it is if the ball is in your court, then it is up to you to take action or make a decision. Let's make an example. John, the ball is in your court whether you take Tina or Ria as your business partner. Second example is, I have chosen 2 dresses for you, now the ball is in your court.
Today's idiom of the day is back to the drawing board. The meaning of it is to go back and start again because it didn't work last time. Let's make an example. My project didn't come up well as I expected, so I need to go back to the drawing board. Another example is she felt that her channel isn't getting view on YouTube, so she is going back to drawing back with the new content.
Today's idiom of the day is bark up the wrong tree. The meaning of it is if you say that someone is barking up the wrong tree, you mean that they are following the wrong course of action because their beliefs or ideas about something are incorrect. Let's make an example. I barked up the wrong tree thinking that he would help me out in my work. Another example is you are barking up the wrong tree, I don't copy your idea, Rita said. Idiom of the day is burn up the midnight oil. The meaning of it is if someone is burning the midnight oil, they are staying up very late in order to study or do some other work. Let's make an example. Mary wants to be the first person to hand in the project to the teacher. So, she has been burning the midnight oil to get done in 2 days. Let me give you another example. Lately, I'm facing health issues due to burning the midnight oil. Today's idiom of the day is be your way on your conscience. The meaning of it is if you have something on your conscience, you feel guilty because you know you have done something wrong. Let's make an example. I hope no one suffers from my mistake, otherwise, it will be weigh on my conscience. Let me give you another example. I will start studying today because I don't want to weigh on my conscience in future for the lost time. Idiom of the day is cry over spilt milk. The meaning of it is to feel upset about something that cannot be changed. Let's make an example. It's of no use crying over spilt milk. He insulted her, though it wasn't her mistake. Another example is don't cry over spilt milk. You can score good marks in the upcoming exams if you spend more time in studying. Today's idiom of the day is hit the nail on the head. The meaning of it is to be exactly right about something. Find exactly the right answer. If you hit the nail on the head, you are accurate about a situation. Let's make an example. You have chosen the right costume for the dance competition. You really hit the nail on the head. Another example is your projects on graphic designs are exquisite. You really hit the nail on the head with your work.
Idiom of the day is rue the day. This means that the person will one day bitterly regret what they have done. Let's make an example. Someday she will rue the day for rejecting my friendship. Another example is I don't think he will rue the day in the future because he is a heartless man. Today's idiom of the day is caught between two stools. If you are caught between two stools, then you come between two alternatives and so fail to fulfill either of them. Let's make an example. I don't know which team to support because my two best friends are in both the team. Now I feel like I'm caught between two stools. Another example is I was caught between two stools when my uncle invited me to a birthday party and my friend called me to attend wedding event. Today's idiom of the day is to be glad, or happy, or pleased to see the back of someone or something. If you are glad to see the back of someone or something, then you are happy that you no longer have to deal with it. Let's make an example. It drives me crazy seeing my friends with request. I will be glad to see the back of them. Another example is John always takes the credit for the group project, so we all are happy to see the back of him.
Today's idiom of the day is keep or hold someone or something at bay. The meaning of it is to keep someone or something away. In simple words, you prevent them from reaching, attacking, or affecting you. Let's make an example. The government is taking many measures to keep the COVID-19 at bay. Another example is I always keep myself at bay from the bad people.
Today's idiom of the day is curiosity killed the cat. The meaning of it is used as a warning for anyone who is acting excessively curious, as their prying behavior may lead them to harm. Stop playing with the scissors. You will hurt yourself. Remember, curiosity killed the cat. Another example is don't ask about his grade as his mood isn't good. Curiosity killed the cat.
The day is to bite off more than you can chew. This means to do something that is too difficult or to make a commitment that you can't keep. Let's make an example. I know you wanted to gain a lot of experience in this field, but remember not to bite off more than you can chew. Another example is I should have listened to my friend when he told me that I'm biting off more than I could chew. Now I'm swamped with my works, and it's hard for me to meet the deadline. Today's idiom of the day is to cost an arm and a leg. The meaning of it is to be very expensive. Let's make an example. It's the best restaurant in this area, but it will cost you an arm and a leg. Another example is why don't you purchase this English language course? It won't cost you an arm and a leg. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you love this video, then give us thumbs up, share the video with your family and friends, and hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for the next lesson. Meantime, take care, bye.